Hello YouTubers, Liver Flush Man here again today, and today I'm going to be talking about why it's important to do a colon cleanse before and after doing a liver gallbladder flush. The reason why it's so important is that when you do the liver flush, alright, you release a lot of stones, a lot of debris, a lot of toxins, and that moves through your intestinal tract. Alright, these stones and these debris can get stuck in the intestines. There's all kinds of little pockets and little places that could get stuck. So by doing the colon cleanse after the liver flush, you'd be sure to get all the stones through. A lot of people that do the liver flush will do colon cleanses after, and they will be getting stones the next 3-4 days and stuff as they're kind of sweeping that stuff out of the intestines. Now there's two kinds of colon cleanses. There's oral, internal, or oral ones which use fiber, like there's soluble and insoluble fiber. Flax seeds is one way of brooming and getting the fiber to kind of scrape and clean the intestines, to clean the small, large intestines, the colon, and clean it out. Another type of fiber that is used, which may be better than how to do a better job at sweeping it kind of thing, is psyllium husks. Alright, psyllium husk. And with the psyllium husk, you add a tablespoon to a big glass of water, and you drink a couple glasses of water after that, because the psyllium husk expands. Alright, this expands to like 10 times its size. So you have that small amount and it goes through as a brush and scrapes it through. But you also want to use bentonite clay. And the bentonite clay pulls out the toxins out of the lining of the intestinal tract, and then the psyllium husk will broom it through. Alright, so just the two basic things, the bentonite clay and the psyllium husk. Some people also use black activated charcoal, which is a little bit harder to get, but this also is very good at pulling the toxins off the wall, the lining, the wall. And when you have this bowel movement after, you will notice that the smell of the bowels and stuff that comes out, there'll be all kinds of black and brown stuff, and just the smell of it is not like your normal stools and stuff, your normal feces. So it's just proof right there in the smell of it. You see all that black stuff and all that stuff coming out. The other option as well, and I recommend both, is to do colonic or an enema. The colonics are a little bit more rigorous, and they actually do a better job cleaning the whole intestines, whereas the the enemas, unless you're putting at least 48 ounces in there and doing that 2 or 3 times, and getting in there and massaging it in, doing inversions, laying on your back with your feet over your head, and do some breathing and pump the stomach, get it all moving, hang upside down. Alright, do a handstand, lean up against the wall, go inversion upside down, and this is all going to act to get it in there and help get it out. Alright, so both colonics and enemas, and then internally taking the fiber. Foods that contain a lot of fiber are like, one of them is celery with all the little strands of fiber, and flax seeds are the two biggest fiber. Those are the best fiber naturally. And but doing one before the liver flush is also good, but it's not as important as doing one after the flush, when you just flushed all those stones and toxins and debris through the intestinal tract. You really want to clean that out, and then to really do a good job, once you clean it all out, then you want to reseed the colon with friendly beneficial bacteria by doing a colonic or enemas with the Rejuvelac. Either you can use buckwheat, wheat berries, kamut. There's a variety of grains you can use, and what you do is you sprout them 2, 3, 4 days. You sprout them, so little sprouts on there, and then you add clean filtered water. If you don't have clean filtered water, if you're using tap water, what you want to do is boil it for 30 minutes and then and then use it when it cools down, or let it sit for 24 hours to get rid of the chlorine and other things. Let it distill it a bit. So basically, you know, do the liver flush, you're getting all these toxins out. You want to move that out of your bowels and then reseed the intestines with friendly bacteria by fermented drinks such as the Rejuvelac or kombucha mushroom. If you don't know what Rejuvelac or kombucha is, I have videos on my YouTube channel for both how to make Rejuvelac and kombucha. As well, the number one reseeding the intestines is fermented urine, and I've got videos on the fermented urine. Fermented up to 16 days. 7 is good, 7 days is good, 10 is good. It just gets stronger and stronger to a certain point. 16 days is about maxed out, and then but you know, the fermented foods creates that friendly bacteria, and the living Rejuvelac and kombucha mushroom, because these are, you know, these are living, the sprouted and the live kombucha mushroom that grows. This actually also has an alkaline effect on the intestines as well, and also keeps candida and other unfriendly bacteria at bay, and it keeps the friendly bacteria growing in there, and then that way your immune system is going to be strong, which is over 60% of the immune system is located in the intestines. So your immunity will be really strong fighting disease. Alright, this is anti-cancerous as well, and you know, so basically do the liver flush, but make sure you do a colon cleanse after. If you can, do one before too, or at least you know, part of the liver flush protocol that I do uses a coffee enema, and it's recommended even to do coffee enemas for 3 days before the flush to get the liver into the detoxification mode, to stimulate it. And so basically that will be enough of the colon cleansing before the flush, or if you're using the coffee enema, then but at least do the colon cleanse after the liver flush. Really important to get those stones, those toxic stones, out of the intestines, which could cause digestion problems, alright, constipation, diarrhea. It could cause autoimmune disorders, alright. So it's very important. Do a colon cleanse after your liver flush. That's be awesome. Thank you.